Hello my lovelies, I hope you're all doing really well today. So it's just going to be a quick shop my stash. So I've changed how I do my shop my stash. The eyeshadow palettes are not part of it. In a sense they are, but in another sense they're not, because they go in. I show you the eyeshadow palettes in a no pan left behind challenge. So it's project pan basically, all the eyeshadow palettes that I pull out. And this shop my stash is project pan, but I'm still calling it shop my stash. I'm still trying to find my way. It's only the second month I've done it. I don't know if I'm going to be choosing the 6 items, because it's a rolling 6 items shop my stash / project pan. I might choose a bit more with it being Valentine's Day. Yeah, there's a couple of products that I've in mind. I think blushes more than anything to use for Valentine's Day. So let me show you what I chose last time. Okay, so for primer, we've got the PS My Perfect Colour Flawless Glow Radiant Glow Primer Foundation Hybrid. And I said in last month's Shop My Stash I didn't really much care for the smell of this. It's quite old and I got it for £3 in the sale, so I thought it might have gone off. But it looked really nice on the skin. It does smell. I think that's just the smell of it. It doesn't smell good at all. It smells very chemically. So I'm going to keep it in the collection. So that's going back in the collection. So we're going to choose a different glowy primer like that. Then what? I'll show you the Too Faced palettes I pulled out. So we have this one. This one's my favourite. So it's a Too Faced Gingerbread Cookie. Looks like that. I didn't use any of the eyeshadows. I might do though, because I really like this purple and I want to see if it's still pigmented. So I might just keep this one in with my eyeshadow palettes. I've got 2 eyeshadow palettes to use. Well, I've got the Oden's eyeshadow Snow Dream palette, so I'm pretty much done with that. I've just got 2 looks to do with it. And then I've got an Urban Decay palette to use as well. But yeah, I've been using this bronzer. It's in gingerbread, so I've been alternating, if that's even a word. So what I'm trying to say, I've been using that bronzer with another bronzer on a different day. So we've got the Hourglass. This one's in Project Pan. And it's starting to form a dip there. You're not going to see it on camera. So around here, it's starting to form a dip. This is still pretty, well, around here, it's really flat. And this bit's still quite raised, like all the other products are raised. And I'm using the blushes in here as well. But I'm also pulling blushes for Shop My Stash. I don't think I'm going to pull a bronzer this time. I want to work on the Hourglass one more. But I did really enjoy this. It's a really nice colour. I use the Sephora Cream Contour Stick. But I'm not going to show you that because it's Project Pan. You'll get the updates very soon on the Project Pan. And then the other palette that I used. So these are all like Christmas themed palettes. So we've got the Too Faced Peppermint Mocha. And this is a lovely blush. It's definitely my kind of blush. The eyeshadows aren't really my kind. I mean, I might like this. Now I'm into purples more. So that's another one that I could just leave it in and use it. But the actual other shades, like these shades down here, they're not really me. I mean, they might work for like the lash line just underneath the waterline there. And they might work for the outer corner. But yeah, it's not really me. I just use it for the face products really. Right, then I'll show you the products that my sister bought me for Christmas, which I've absolutely been loving. So we've got the Morphe. What are these called? Cheek Frills Multi-Finish Face Trio. My one that I've got is Blind Date. Excuse me. What I was going to do, there's like a rosy brown shade. I can't remember the shade name of it. I was going to buy that, but I'm not going to. I only need one, and that's what mine looks like. I've used it quite a few times. I've used all these at least 6 times, all these products I'm showing you. So that's why they can go back in the collection now. I thought I would have finished with them a lot sooner, but just because I'm using the Project Pan items as well, like I'm alternating them, it's took a bit longer. And also I've been quite ill with my shoulder, so you know, it's taking a little bit longer for that reason. Anyway, next up is a Benefit Cookie. Absolutely love this. Look, you can see how much progress even from shopping the stash last time. I just love it. It's easy to pan this because you don't get an awful lot of product in. Let's see how much product you get in. It says 8 grams, but it is so soft. It's just easy to pan, I think. Let me know what you guys think if you've tried one of Benefit highlighters. The blushes aren't so easy to pan, I don't think, but the highlighters are for sure. And then my sister also got me this. So it's the Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil in the shade Dawn. So this is if you've got rosy tones like me, if you're very, very pale and you got pink tones in your skin. So it even shows you, let me get into it, that it's got pink actually in the powder there. It's really, really good. It's such a great powder. But that's all going away and we're going to choose 6 new items for February. I think I want to use my Say one. I've not used it in a while and it's pretty new, you know. I've used it probably once since I bought it for the Shop My Stash for the month that I bought it in. I can't remember when it was bought, but it was bought last year. So the Say, I didn't need a bottle this size. I mean, I feel like the Say Super Glowy Gel, this one in Star Glow especially, I don't know about the others, but this one, it's overhyped. I mean, I've got some really nice glowy gels like this, but I feel like it's overhyped. I have got a dupe of it. I can find it. Oh yeah, here. So I have got a dupe of it here, and that's the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. My friend Lisa sent it to me, and I feel like this is just as good, to be honest. And then I've got loads of other ones, like the Revolution Bright Light Glow Drops. That's also, I would say, another dupe. This one I've absolutely loved since I got it. So did I need the Say one? No. It just looked really, really good when my friend Tammy had it on her skin. Very moisturising. So I wanna trial this out again. I'm not going to get rid of it, but, you know, it just reminds me, just because, like, it's overhyped, it doesn't mean you need to have it in your collection, Andrea. Right, so is that it from here? Yes, because I'm going to use this foundation here. Oh, ow, my arm. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not going to edit where I was in pain with my arm because the ring light and the tripod was coming at me. It was like coming down, as you probably saw in the video. I'll leave that in as well. But what I was trying to say is I'm not going to pull out a new foundation because I want to use this one up. I've already used a foundation up. I used the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac one up, and this one's about down to there, but I think it's even lower than that because when I opened it in a recent video, when I chose these products, I could see to like even further than this. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I want to use that up and then we'll bring a different one in. I've got quite a lot of older foundations, so obviously I want to use them first. But this isn't part of the 6 items that I'm going to be bringing in for the Shop My Stash. This is part of the Project Pan 26 items in 2026. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Right, so far all we've picked is this one item. So I want to go into my face palette drawer and my blusher drawer and pick some items from there, so I'll be back in a minute. Right, so there's definitely not 6 items, my bad, but I want to use all these items more because to me they're Valentine's themed, and this is a Valentine's themed Shop My Stash. So I mean, this comic case isn't made by Mitchell, but it is beautiful, and I got it last year, and cream products don't last for ages. What? Cream products don't last forever, so I want to use this with some of my powder products. I mean, those pinks especially do remind me of Valentine's Day, and I do have a habit. I do tend to mix these shades. I don't really use these darker shades up here. You can see they've had no sign of anything. But the highlighters here as well, I've used them a couple of times. So I just want to see what I really feel about it. So this is the only case I've got from Made by Mitchell. He does bronzer cases and all that. He's known for his cases. I don't know what they're called, but this one's Comet Case. So the shades in this are Copper Cool, Penny from Heaven, Champagne Spray, and Ice Ice Bibi. And then the pinks are Wanda, Pink Lynx, Candy Trip, and Fairy Kitten. It's so pretty for Valentine's. And then along with that, so I got that for Christmas 2024, so it needs to be used. Along with that, I got this for Christmas 2024. I bought both of these for myself, because that's what you've got to do when you're single. I do get quite a lot anyway in general from my mum and my sister, but anyway, I want to use this. I mean, these blushes are gorgeous. And then the highlighter, I forgot that it had a highlighter in it, so some of the highlighter products I might put away, we'll see. I mean, I pulled this one out and I feel like I could put it away. I don't think all this is going to fit in my basket. Do you remember this when Natasha Denona brought out the Love Cheek Duo? I do want to use it, even if I don't use them 6 times. It's not going to be a 6-time usage. As long as I use each product, which I know I will, I'm going to try and keep them in. So, yeah. I wasn't going to pull a highlighter in, and I just thought, well, this one's got a highlighter, because I forgot the other palette had a highlighter as well. And I pulled quite a few highlighters here. So, another heart product is the Charlotte Tilbury, what's this thing called? Charlotte's Beauty Soulmates Face Palette, Pillow Talk Flawless Pink. And it'd be really nice to get, you know, to get some more usage on it, just because you can see I haven't had usage. But this pink is kind of my go-to pink, and it's a lot like the pinks in the Tarte palette as well. I didn't tell you the name of the Tarte palette, did I? It's called Shape Tape Glow Blush Bar. And they had 2 different ones, but I chose the pink one, obviously. Right, so now we've got the Colourpop. I got this from my friend. Don't think I like it because it's a matte blush, so I'm going to keep it in. I know we're really, I mean, at the moment I've shown you 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the say, and that's 5, and then this would be 6, but then I've got 3 more items to show you. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but I do want to try it at least one more time, because I do have like glowy blushes to go over the top of it, so it might work for me. If I can get a product to work, I'm not just going to declutter it, especially as it's so cute with it being a heart. Right, highlighters, guys. Another heart. Do you remember when Too Faced brought these out? I absolutely adore this highlighter, and it's called Too Faced Love Light Blinded by the Light. So I'd like to get some more use on this. Then we have, because of Valentines, I saw this in my collection. It's from Primark, and it's a PS Rose Glow. They really remind me of the Kylie Cosmetics ones, so I thought I'd bring this in. And yeah, it's a lot. I think 9 products in total, isn't it? But normally, on a normal Shop My Stash, I would probably pull more than this in. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is I've gone mad with the face products. And I've seen my friend Tammy been using her Rare Beauty Mesmerise a lot lately, and I'm thinking, I need to pull mine out. So that's what I've done. And I didn't realise, but it must have been the brush that I'm using. This is another soft highlighter. I think if you use kind of a stiff eyeshadow brush, I'm trying to get it into it, you could really hit pan. Can you see what I mean? Here. So yeah, I'm going to continue that. I mean, it even looks like I've hit pan, to be honest. You're not going to be able to see it. Can you see there? Looks like I've hit pan a bit there. So yeah, I want to use that. So how many items? I think it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 9 items we pulled in this time. And I don't think I'm going to go through the using everything 9 times. I mean, this would be easy to use 9 times, because this is going to be my only glowy products that I pulled in. I do have that Catrice Sensational Primer as well, and that has some glow in it, so I'll be using them alternately. But yeah, I mean, 3 highlighters, 1 cream blush palette, 1, 2, 3, 4... and 4 powder blushes. Yes, it's excessive, I know this, but the good thing about this one is it's got a really good face powder in it, and I don't know how I feel about it, so it'd be nice to see. Like, when I got it, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm too keen on that, but it's a really nice under eye face powder. So that's the 9 items that we're going to be working on in this month's Shop My Stash. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you're doing any project pans. Leave your channel in the comments. I'm more than happy to go and check them out, because I love watching project pan videos, especially now as I'm doing my own this year. Please consider hyping the video as well. It really does help my channel out in the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Like, comment and share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.